You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it if you have to with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you while you live. While it is in your power, be good. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. You are a little soul carrying about a corpse, as Epictetus used to say. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. For it is in your power to retire into yourself whenever you choose. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. Don't go on discussing what a good person should be. Just be one. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. How ridiculous and how strange to be surprised at anything which happens in life. Life is neither good or evil, but only a place for good and evil. Whatever anyone does or says, I must be emerald and keep my color. If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth, which never harmed anyone. The harm is to persist in one's own self-deception and ignorance. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. Humans have come into being for the sake of each other, so either teach them or learn to bear them. Do not act as if you had 10,000 years to throw away. Death stands at your elbow. Be good for something while you live and it is in your power. Do what you will. Even if you tear yourself apart, most people will continue doing the same things. Choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been. Whoever does wrong, wrongs himself. Whoever does injustice does it to himself, making himself evil. Regain your senses, call yourself back, and once again wake up. Now that you realize that only dreams were troubling you, view this reality as you view your dreams. The memory of everything is very soon overwhelmed in time. Observe always that everything is the result of change, and get used to thinking that there is nothing nature loves so well as to change existing forms and make new ones like them. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing, insofar as it stands ready against the accidental and the unforeseen and is not apt to fall. Every living organism is fulfilled when it follows the right path for its own nature. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. What we cannot bear removes us from life. What remains can be borne. All men are made one for another. Either then teach them better or bear with them. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Do not think that what is hard for you to master is humanly impossible. And if it is humanly possible, consider it to be within your reach. The blazing fire makes flames and brightness out of everything thrown into it. All things fade and quickly turn to myth. Time is like a river made up of the events which happen, and a violent stream. For as soon as a thing has been seen, it is carried away, and another comes in its place, and this will be carried away too. Live out your life in truth and justice, tolerant of those who are neither true nor just. Adapt yourself to the life you have been given, and truly love the people with whom destiny has surrounded you. A wrongdoer is often a man who has left something undone, not always one who has done something. In your actions, don't procrastinate. In your conversations, don't confuse. In your thoughts, don't wander. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all about business. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Neither worse than or better is a thing made by being praised. Everything that happens, happens as it should, and if you observe carefully, you will find this to be so. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone. What harms us is to persist in self-deceit and ignorance. Soon you will have forgotten everything. Soon everybody will have forgotten you. To be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over. It stands unmoved and the raging of the sea falls still around it. No one loses any other life than the one he now lives, nor does one live any other life than that which he will lose. Men exist for the sake of one another. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts.